Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. How are you? Happy Friday. Here we are on the 15th day of September. Hard to believe. And this morning it's becoming increasingly humid out here. On this video, I'll talk about the return to the 90s. Yeah, the return of those afternoon showers and thunderstorms, just like a regular summer day, even though it's September. And on this video, the tropics will take center stage. Not only do we have Jose, which could have an encounter with the United States next week, we have two other systems out there. One is a tropical depression that could become Lee, and another one is an invest that could become someday Maria, and maybe have implications for this part of the world. Is that possible?
Summertime heat and humidity making a comeback, along with those scattered, random afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms. Part of our summer life for 3 months, and here we are in September with the possibility of some random storms later on this afternoon. I don't think they're going to be widespread. In fact, I think they'll be widely scattered. In fact, I've got the rain chances at 20% today, with a high temperature 88 to 90. Tonight's low 69, easterly winds at 4 to 8 miles per hour, and a little bit more humid than yesterday. And I think tomorrow the storms will be a little bit more numerous. I've got the rain chances a little higher at 40% tomorrow, perhaps just a little bit higher on the beach, but not a washout. Widely scattered storms around on Sunday. They start to thin out in number, I think, and by the time we get into Monday, it feels like summertime, and storms will be few and far between. A lot of towns will stay dry on Monday and on Tuesday, with not much change in temperatures, at least 90, perhaps even the lower 90s by then. So tomorrow I've got the rain chances at 40%. That's the highest. And then near 90 on Sunday, with a 20% chance Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, at least 90, maybe low 90s each day, and heat indices climbing up as well. So it's going to feel like summertime. And in fact, much of next week we'll have highs around 90 or above. And in fact, as we go even beyond that, the GFS likes the idea of lower 90s right on through the following weekend, and then it kind of cools us down after that. There's not just Jose out there. We'll talk about Jose in a second. There's 96L. We'll have to watch that. That could be Maria someday. And 14, Tropical Depression 14, could become Lee later on today. So the tropics all of a sudden are getting busy. We'll talk about Jose in a second, but those two out there in the far Atlantic need to be watched, I think. Jose may have an encounter with the U.S. The National Hurricane Center cone is getting closer and closer to the U.S. It's been a tropical storm, but it will be a hurricane again. Look at the GFS ensemble members teasing the Middle Atlantic coast and New England next week with Jose. So that's the other one. And TD14, now this could be an Atlantic storm system, but it could become the name Lee as a tropical storm later today. And then the other one is 96L, and we care about 96L because of its potential, maybe going through the Caribbean and maybe being a threat to the southeastern U.S., maybe the Gulf of Mexico, perhaps several days down the line. So we're not done with the tropics yet. It's getting busy. Our weather app will keep you on top of the tropics and also the 10-day forecast, hourly forecast, and radar. That's going to come in handy this weekend to see where the storms are developing. Go to the App Store and search Rich Thomas Weather. It's a great app to have.
So here's the deal. I'm about to get on an airplane in a little while and go to Los Angeles, where hundreds of the nation's meteorologists will be gathering for our annual powwow. Do you think we'll have anything to talk about this year? Maybe, huh? So when this happens, I'll take you along, as there'll be weather posts over the weekend, of course, but keep in mind I'll be on Pacific time. On Monday morning, I'll do my very best to get you a video out from Los Angeles, but keep in mind, again, I'll be on Pacific time. And whenever I go anywhere, anytime, I always take my traveling microphone with me, so you will hear my forecast twice an hour across the dial on 8 radio stations all the time, whenever I'm gone, okay? So have a great day today, and I'll talk to you from Los Angeles, California. Here we go. See ya.
Rich Thomas Weather.